I've been wanting to make this video for a while. I've been thinking about this video for a while. And it has to do with the Trump Hangover. You see, for the past 4 years, sorry about the traffic, hope it's not too loud. Try to get away from it here. For the last 4 years, it's like our MAGA counterparts have been on a bender. They've been on a bender, just drinking, getting hammered, doing all sorts of drugs that make them act all certain ways. And you know how you feel when you've done that. I know you've done drugs. You've all done drugs. You feel so good. You don't care about ramifications. You don't care about consequences. God, you're just in the moment. And sometimes, you do the right drugs and you feel unstoppable. That's what MAGA has been on for the past 4 years. Now, that is officially over. And once again, the hangover is here. I'm going to give it a few more weeks, maybe a few more months, before it really takes hold. There's going to be some bitter clingers. But no matter what, reality is going to set back in at some point. And there's going to have to be points of reflection. Granted, nothing too deep. There's nothing too deep with these people. All they care about is power and authoritarianism. You don't find many deep people, per se, in this group of people in general. So, these things are going to start dawning on them as time unfolds to them, as time naturally progresses, and when it hits them, it's going to hit them pretty hard, because there's going to be a post-mortem on the Trump presidency, and it will go down as the most tragic, the most embarrassing, the most counterproductive, among many other top-notch worst of, okay? It's going to be, you're going to want to hide from it. When you really dig through the pathological racism, the transphobia, the homophobia, the oppression of immigrants and minority classes, the unbridled, anti-human rights campaigns, the rise of white nationalism and American fascism. The post-mortem on the presidency of Donald J. Trump will be one of the darkest in modern history, post-Civil War here. And it's going to hit a lot of these people pretty hard. I know there's going to be people who are just going to be continually oblivious, but believe it or not, there are conservatives of conscience out there. And I think it's going to take time. I'm not expecting them to change, but they're still going to have these realizations. They're still going to have these dawnings. They're still going to have these introspective nightmares of what they supported during the Trump administration. And man, I would not want to be one of these people when it finally dawns on me how absolutely grotesque they were to support and enable an American fascist like Donald Trump. An unabashed authoritarian like Donald Trump. I genuinely fear their hangovers are going to be some of the worst hangovers they'll ever feel. No drug, no drink will ever compare to it. when these realizations, when reality comes back. Because they've been off in la la land on a bender, and it's time to come down. It's time to take your medicine. Because what you have done this past 4 years, what you've supported and enabled, is unforgivable.